Very well, Senator Mutinda.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Allow me to start by commenting on the statement by Senator for Kisumu County, Senator Senior Counsel, in regards to the issue of the floods, which go back a bit of a step in regards to this issue, which is very critical, of waste management. Mr. Speaker, the essence of having a devolved government at this particular time, from when the decision was made, was to ensure that we have counties that are beautiful cities, counties that are also very accommodative to our people. We are in the rainy season, Mr. Speaker. From what we've seen previously happening, and the damages that come also with the heavy rainfalls that end up causing high levels of floods, if this waste management is not well done at this particular time, we leave our people at risk. We end up having high cost because now we are dealing with crisis. Instead of this particular moment having a preventive measure, Mr. Speaker, issues that range from our people are not able to have mobility because the roads have been completely damaged, they are flooded, the issue of this particular waterborne diseases that arise that affect from the young to the old, Mr. Speaker. So these are issues that the counties should be able to give the strategy management that they have, and also put competent people who are qualified to deal with disaster management crisis. This issue of just putting someone who's not even knowledgeable when it comes to matters waste management is then really affecting these counties. Madam, Mr. Speaker, allow me to also touch on the statement by Senator of Murang'a, John Yutu, the statement that talks about this young soul of Class 8, Miss Mudhoni, in Murang'a County, a young soul, Mr. Speaker, where we are as a country is so sickening, it's so saddening. The other few weeks we saw a rogue pastor from Nakuru County who has put churches across these different cities and is molesting young boys. And this is where, as parents, as a nation, we've, trusted the church, Mr. Speaker. And you find that a whole rogue pastor would be subjecting young kids to these issues of molestation. We want justice for Ms. Mudhoni, Mr. Speaker, on the relevant committee of security. Justice needs to be served for this young soul, for Christ's sake. A girl who has chosen to go to undertake.
1 minute, you conclude your remarks, Honorable Senator.
Touch now on the issue of the police from this Kanyenyaini police station, who, according to this statement, he said, after his hula baloo and after he's gone crazy and started beating everyone, what the institution did was to transfer. The question is very simple. How do you transfer one problem from one area to the other? How are we really solving this problem? What should have happened and what should still happen is that this particular officer should be taken for mental health services. He should be taken for counseling. You cannot now remove one problem to the other, putting in mind the kind of problems that we have. The femicide issues that are in place. Our young boys and girls. Mr. Speaker, we request that the recommendation from the security committee should be that this officer should serve as an example. Officers are not bad. I've just come from seeing one of the patients who actually, a very good police, was able to rescue them and take them to the nearest very good hospital without looking at any other thing. And they are very good police in this country. We appreciate them. But even those ones who undergo challenges, and because challenges are there, Mr. Speaker, they are there. And we've stated them. So these are also our brothers and sisters. He should be taken to the nearest health center for medical processing and all that before he's even transferred to his next place of work, so that he is able to undertake treatment the way it is required, Mr. Speaker. And finally, on the issue of people have a right to communicate, to express their freedom. It can be when people express their freedom on concerns, then they are subjected, to punishment. Mr. Speaker, it's wrong, and this is in regards to the lady, Ms. Lucy Murage and Nancy, as the senator had already put about on baby Ezra, when they were voicing out on the concerns about how this baby was killed. A young soul again. Which future generation are we working for? Which laws are we setting for the young generation to be, Mr. Speaker? If the same institutions cannot be able to be responsible for our young people, where will our children go? Mr. Speaker, with those many and few, we hope that the Standing Committee of Security will fast-track these issues. And Mr. Speaker, let us speed on the reports for statements. Let us get quick feedbacks so that there is action that is also taken. Thank you so much.
Senator Mazayo.
Asante, Bwana Spika. Bwana Spika, nafikiri ungeweza kunitetea kutoka kwa watu ambao wanaingilia wakati kama mimi nimesimama. Bwana Spika, mstahiki Spika, kwanza nataka
Senator Wambua, what is your point of order? Take a seat, Senator Fakile.
Mr. Speaker, Senator Mazayo is my boss. When I walked in, Mr. Speaker, I was hardly unable to recognize him, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm just rising on a point of order, clarify from you whether Senator Mazayo is properly dressed for the mission that he wants to undertake in this House. I thank the Speaker.
Honorable Wambua, religious attire is one of the dress code that is allowable under the Speaker's rules. Senator Mazayo, proceed.
Mstahiki Spika. Mstahiki Spika, nataka kujiunga na taarifa iliyotolewa hapa na ndugu yetu Profesa Ojenda wa Kisumu. Na ni kweli naunga mkono taarifa hii ya kwamba mambo ya mafuriko katika Kenya, hususan pande za Kisumu, pande za Nyando, maeneo ya Nyando, huwa yanachangamkiwa sana na mafuriko. Na zaidi sana huwa tunaona kwamba wananchi wanaweza kupoteza maisha yao. Bwana Spika, tukizingatia vile vile hali ya mafuriko, ni wakati wa mvua ukifika, hakuna hata siku moja tumeweza kuona serikali yetu hii ya KK ikiweka kipaumbele mambo ya mafuriko. Kitu tunaona tu ni kwamba wananchi wengi wanachukuliwa na maji wakati wa mafuriko, wengine wanafariki, wengine wanaweza kutolewa katika maeneo ambayo